Hey Horton, welcome to the Horton News Election Special. This is not a regular Horton News. This is going to be mainly focusing on the 2014 election. First you will hear from our lovely candidates, and then we will have some news for you at the end. Now off to Nick Park with the rules for the election process.
Hey Horton, just a few quick rules for the election day. First thing, in order to vote, you have to be in homeroom first period Friday morning. If you're not, you don't get to vote. Number two, you're not allowed to write anything else on the ballot. If you do, your vote will be discarded and nothing on it will count. And number three, you can only vote once for each position, so every student gets one ballot. Thank you very much, and good luck to all the candidates.
Thank you for electing me as your assistant treasurer. I'm Donovan Cassidy Nolan, and next year I will be learning how to manage the school finances. Once again, thank you for voting me in, and see you next year.
Good morning, Horton. I'm William Coleman Ohlenbach. I'm going to be your secretary next year. So what does that mean? That means that my responsibilities are 1. Shall process and file all incoming correspondence. 2. Shall be responsible for composing and sending out correspondence on behalf of the council. And 3. Shall assist in the organizing and maintenance of council files. At Horton, we have a lot of clubs tied in with the departments, like the Horton Athletics Department and the Horton Music Department. And these clubs do offer very valuable and fun experiences for the members. Something that I've noticed is that there's a lot of other really great clubs at Horton that don't tend to get as much attention from the school. For example, we have Best Friends for Lunch, the Gay Straight Alliance, Chef Club, Environment Club, Love Club, the list goes on. Clubs like these are just as important to a lot of people as sports or music are. And I want to make sure that these clubs can get more attention and support from the school. I hope that you all find the opportunity to elect your own council interesting. The work the Students' Council does has a surprisingly significant effect on your school year, and a well-picked council can really enhance it. So thank you all for your time and listening to all of our speeches, and I encourage you to vote for whomever you think will be the best at their job.
Hello Griffins, my name is Lydia and I want to be your Students' Council clerk. I am well suited for this position because I am hardworking and dedicated and I'll get the job done. I pay attention to detail and I put my all into everything I do, even if it's just taking minutes. I have a ton of experience in leadership positions. I have 2 years of experience on the NSSA Regional Cabinet, and I am very involved in the Horton School community. I'm on Environment Club because I am a girl club, debate club, and badminton, just to name a few. You could say that I know a thing or two about time management, and I will show up to every single council meeting. If you vote me for clerk, you will not be disappointed.
Hi everyone, my name is Hannah Shankowski and I'm in grade 11. I'm running for the position of clerk on student council. I decided to run for this position because I'm passionate about being involved in the school. I participate in several school activities that I feel have prepared me to be on student council and give back to the school community. I would be a good clerk because I have lots of organizational experience from my position with the Student Leadership Organization and NSSA. I am dedicated, hardworking, and detail-oriented. If you elect me as clerk, I will bring these qualities to my position every day. I promise that I'll do my best and I won't disappoint you. Let me show you what I have to offer. Vote Hannah for clerk.
In the part of leadership, there's a special kind of man. So vote for great, vote for Nick, he is the guy to demand. Oh, 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 oh.
Now presenting Admiral Henshaw.
Hello, students of Horton High School. My name is Nathan Henshaw, and I'm running for Vice President of Student Council this year. Now, I know you want change, and I want change. And what's going to happen to start with that change is better dance themes. We seem to get the same dance themes every year, and it doesn't seem that it's going to change anytime soon. How we can change it? 1, by electing me so I can. 2, have you submit ideas for dance themes. With this concept, we will be able to make sure that people have their opinions heard on what they want to see at dances. Second, every so often we have a movie. Why don't we make it so it's an official thing with the Griffin Movie Theater? We have people can bring snacks in to the performance center, and we show a movie of elected perspective We should have a vote to which movie we'll be having so that everyone's opinions can be heard on the movie. Third, we can have a lower cost for dances. $7 is quite a hefty sum to pay to get into a dance. And even with the $6 reduction, it's still pretty hefty considering the fact you have to donate a food item to get that reduction. What I think we should do is cut that reduction and make it so it's half, about $3.50 or $3 for the entrance fee. Finally, I would prefer that the public budget of the school be advised to all people in the school. We, as students, have a right to know what the budget is and where the money is going and to whom. As myself, I will have 3 aspects of myself that I have that make me a worthy candidate as your vice president. First, I am disciplined. I am stronger than steel in my will and a rock iron mind to boot. I know when to say no and to take that no. I know when to step up to the plate and take my stand on things that I believe in. Second, I'm a hard worker. Now, I know you've already heard this many times before from my opponents and the presidents. But, as a grade 11 rep, I've been working hard to make sure that this is a good year. And it has been, for the most part. But next year, I want to make it better, but I need your help. Lastly, why on earth would you vote for a cookie when you can vote for a cake?
Hey, I'm Taylor Ackroyd and I'm running to be your VP for next year. I think we should have some new faces on council and you know what? This is boring. All the Horton students, all the Horton students, all the Horton students, all the Horton students, all the Horton students. Now put your hands up. I'm running for VP, vote for me, do my own little thing. You decide who it is, now it's my biz, cause you need to notice me. I'm smart and kind, tons of ideas. You can talk to me anytime, cause I went in here 3 good years, time to make a change. If you like me, then put my name on the ballot. If you like me, then put my name on the ballot. Don't be sad, next year will be fun. If you like me, then please check the ballot. Whoa-oh, 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 whoa-oh. If you like me, then please check the ballot. If you like me, then please check the ballot. Don't be sad, next year will be fun. If you like me, then please check the ballot. I got ideas in my head, good year ahead, more pep rallies for the teams. Dances more spread out, care so much what you think. Put all the clubs on the sites, we don't give them enough attention. Get new benches for the sections with the resources. If you like me, then check off the ballot. If you like me, then please check the ballot. Don't be sad, next year will be fun. If you like me, then please check the ballot. Whoa-oh, 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 whoa-oh.
Good morning, Horton. I'm the one and only Mike Cook. In 2008, Barack Obama was the first African-American man to become president. Today, I would like to set another record, becoming the first cookie in office. I think I would be great at this position because I'm super approachable and everyone knows who I am. And I have lots of great ideas. One of the many ideas I have is a student of the month. A student of the month would be a student who is picked every month because of their outstanding academic, the word I'm looking for, and their outstanding achievements, academic achievements, and their outstanding non-academic achievements. I would love to boost school spirit and make Horton news better. Yeah, I kind of dropped the ball on that this year. I'm pretty sorry about that, guys. And if you vote for me, you get a cookie. That's a play on words. It's pretty great, yeah. And remember, if I win, I'll give out cookies next week at the barbecue. If you vote for me, I'll make all of your wildest dreams come true. Thank you. Once again, I'm Mike Cook, but you knew that.
Hi, my name is Angus McKinley. I moved to Wolfville, Nova Scotia all the way from Victoria, BC last summer. When I heard nomination forms were available at the service desk, I was the first person there. I knew this was a great opportunity to make changes and that I could make the change that I saw was needed. The biggest thing that I've noticed about Horton is how much sheer talent we have in this griffin-shaped building and how varied these talents are. There are amazing writers, musicians, photographers, and artists here at Horton. Every student in this great school has something unique to offer. I believe that these unique talents deserve to be showcased. We have an excellent art gallery already, and student art is showcased on the Horton webpage. However, I think more can be done to show off what we have here. I believe that by celebrating our unique talents, we build a proud and strong community. All our organizations deserve equal representation, and all deserve to have their exploits flaunted. I also want to encourage my fellow students to form their own clubs and organizations. I promise to help any prospective official groups in their efforts to be added to the registrar. I want to allow students to have more of a voice in the affairs of the Students' Council. I plan to adapt the Students' Council to the needs of the students' body. As far as Horton's dances are concerned, I will spread them throughout the year and introduce a formalized system for nominating and voting for dance themes. This will allow the dances to reflect the wishes of the students' body and prevent students from missing out on attending them. I want to offer the option of choosing the kind of music the DJ plays at the dance, or of bringing a band in place of the DJ and rocking it old school. Students' Council has only so much money allotted to it, and as far as I know, it is spread very thin. As president, I would organize large fundraising events to pay for dances, pep rallies, as well as special projects. I will need your help, but if we can pool our resources, we can accomplish great things. Lower income families can't afford certain things that the school offers. During the winter carnival, a few attractions, namely the bouncy castle, were only accessible for a fee. The feeling of being too poor to go on a bouncy castle is one of ridiculous humiliation. School events can be used to raise money, but I believe that all students should have access to school events. I believe in free bouncy castles for all students. As your president, I will not burn quickly and vanish. I'll burn strongly throughout the year. Horton will be an inspiring school to attend throughout the year. We are all incredible, and Horton is an amazing school. With me at your head and at your side, despite personal adversity, despite disillusionment, we will always feel we can fly. Thank you.
Hey Griffins, my name is Spencer Lang, and I'm hoping to be your next Student Council President for the 2014-2015 year. I have a dream. I have a dream for this school to be a leader in our community and a driving force behind all schools to strive for. I will achieve this through a new level of communication, both in our school and around our community. I hope to be completely transparent for you, so that way you can know what your student council is doing all the time. I also would like to create a new chairperson whose main focus is to keep in constant contact with all clubs and activities so they have a voice to be heard in the student council meetings at all times. My second main objective is to try and change our lunchtime so it's not as late in the day. I would achieve this by having 2 periods in the morning, then lunch. After that, we would have 1 more period, then we would have our recess, and then the final period of the day. This would in no way affect our bus schedule, but it would allow us to have a more normal lunchtime, be more synced with other schools, so if you have friends in other schools, you can have a lunch date with them whenever you feel like it. I also hope to increase school spirit by tenfold by having bi-weekly Spirit Day events interspersed throughout the year. I am always looking forward to your feedback and comments to make next year as spirited, fun, and entertaining as it can be. So, let's start next year off with a bang. Vote for Lang.
Hey Horton. So, I'm Corey Berger, and by this point you've
probably heard that I'm interested in being your student council president for the 2014-2015 year. So, since I've come to Horton, I've seen some really hardworking and dedicated, but also really talented presidents for our student council. I mean, we've had some that can do back handsprings for days, and one who can juggle knives. So I thought, what is it that I, as a potential leader, can bring to the table? Well, I mean, I can dance in a variety show in front of everyone in fishnet stockings, and I can try to convince Michael Cook to keep his shirt on. But aside from that, I think I have a few other things going for me. The first of which is a ton of experience. I've been on Horton's student council since I first came here in grade 9. I know all of the positions on council and the responsibilities associated with all of those positions, especially those associated with the president. And I believe that I could do a good job fulfilling all of the duties as president. I mean, I love council. I live and breathe it. I love council even more than I love the Habs after that 5th game win against New York the other night. And if anyone knows me, you know that's a lot. Some other things that I have are a lot of great new ideas. So I want to bring a lot to the table for this. My first thing that I want to do is really work to improve school spirit. Horton is an amazing school and we should all be really happy to be here. So I want to do this by having more spirit days with a lot of new ideas and really getting the word out so that you know about these spirit days. I want to have more competitions which are student against teacher, as well as also continuing some spirit events that have worked well in the past, like our inter-school dodgeball tournament, which went so well. I also want to improve spirit through things like pep rallies. And I want to have some pep rallies next year, first of all, but not the mandatory kind where we all show up to the gym and twiddle our thumbs. I want to have pep rallies on site to get fans and players pumped before a big game. Council meetings are open to the public, and if elected, I really want the students of Horton to feel free to come and sit in council meetings to know what's going on, or come visit me at any time in the council office to ask me any questions or just to chat. So if you're looking for next year to be your best year at high school yet, with a leader who is hardworking, determined, enthusiastic, and really experienced, then vote Cory Berger for your 2014-2015 Student Council President. And besides that, who doesn't love a good burger?
Vote for me. That's it.
In other news, Student Council is selling calendars. Make sure to go up to a Student Council member and ask for one. They are $10 each, and they go for the whole school year for 2014-2015.
Hey Horton, there's an Environment Club bake sale happening today at lunch, so just make sure to bring some money up for some water bottles and goodies.
Last bit of news, there is a dance night, so I hope you all come out and enjoy it. It's beach themed, make sure to stay appropriate. $7, bring your student ID and a food bank item, and be sure to come out and have some fun. Stay classy, Horton.